Close your eyes gently and take a slow, deep breath as the night wraps around you like a soft blanket. And imagine that you are standing beneath a vast, peaceful sky, filled with quiet stars that glow like tiny whispers of calm, and far above them, a gentle wave of silver light begins to flow across the heavens, moving slowly, softly, and steadily, like the rhythm of deep sleep itself. In this quiet moment, you are not rushing, you are not thinking about the noise of the day. You are simply here, breathing slowly, and allowing your mind to drift like a feather, floating on still air. And with every breath, the world around you becomes softer, quieter, and calmer, as if time itself has decided to slow down just for you. Far away in the realm of dreams, there exists a hidden ocean known as the ocean of delta waves, where the water does not crash or roar, but moves in deep, slow rhythms that calm the mind and relax the body. And this ocean is guided by a gentle guardian of sleep, who watches over restless hearts and guides them into peaceful rest without sound, without pressure, and without fear. As you continue breathing slowly, imagine yourself walking along the edge of this peaceful ocean, and the sand beneath your feet feels warm, soft, and comforting, and the air is cool yet soothing. And every sound you hear is gentle, like a distant lullaby carried by the night breeze, and the waves move in long, deep patterns, rising and falling in a steady rhythm that matches your breath. You take another slow breath in, and as you exhale, you notice that your shoulders begin to relax. Your forehead softens, and your thoughts become slower like clouds drifting across a quiet sky. And with every breath, the ocean of delta waves moves closer, surrounding you with calm energy that feels safe and deeply comforting. Now imagine a soft, glowing light appearing in the distance and slowly moving toward you. And as it comes closer, you realize it is a peaceful dream. Guide made of gentle moonlight and warm stardust. And the guide smiles softly without speaking, because its presence alone brings a sense of deep relaxation and trust. The dream guide invites you to sit beside the ocean of delta waves, and as you sit, you feel the ground supporting you completely and effortlessly, as if the earth itself is holding you in perfect comfort, and the waves continue their slow, deep rhythm, guiding your breathing, guiding your heartbeat, guiding your mind into a state of quiet peace. With every gentle wave that rises and falls, you feel tension melting from your body. Your jaw unclenches, your shoulders sink deeper into relaxation. Your arms feel heavy and warm, and your legs rest comfortably, as if wrapped in invisible softness. And the calm rhythm of the ocean continues to flow like a lullaby made of silence and stillness. The dream guide gently raises a glowing lantern filled with soft, shimmering mist, and the mist begins to float around you like slow, drifting clouds. And as the mist touches your thoughts, it transforms every worry into gentle light and carries it far away into the night sky, where it dissolves into peace. You breathe in slowly and deeply, and imagine that you are breathing in calm, silver light. And as you exhale, you release every stress, every noise, every heavy thought, allowing them to fade like distant echoes, and your mind begins to sink deeper into relaxation, guided by the powerful, slow rhythm of the delta waves. The ocean now glows faintly under the moon, and each wave moves in a deeper, slower motion. And you notice that your breathing naturally follows the rhythm, becoming longer, softer, and more peaceful, and your mind begins to feel spacious, quiet, and light, like an open sky without storms. The dream guide now leads you onto a floating path of soft clouds that drift above the ocean, and each step feels weightless, effortless, and calm. And as you walk, the sky becomes darker and more peaceful, filled with gentle stars that pulse slowly, like the rhythm of deep sleep energy. You begin to hear a soft humming sound, not loud, not sharp, but deep and soothing, like the vibration of peaceful silence. And this sound blends with the movement of the delta waves, creating a powerful, calm frequency that relaxes your mind even more deeply. With every step on the cloud path, your thoughts become slower and softer, and your awareness drifts into a tranquil state where nothing feels urgent and nothing feels heavy. And your body now feels comfortably heavy and deeply relaxed, as if resting on the softest surface imaginable. The dream guide gently gestures toward a peaceful floating island made of moonlight and soft mist. And as you lie down on the island, you feel completely supported, safe and calm. And the island slowly drifts above the ocean of delta waves, moving in perfect harmony with the deep, slow rhythm below. Now imagine a warm wave of relaxation, beginning at the top of your head and slowly flowing downward, relaxing your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, and your jaw. And as this wave moves lower, it relaxes your neck, your shoulders, and your chest, allowing every muscle to soften and release tension. The relaxation wave continues flowing down your arms into your hands, making them feel warm, heavy and peaceful. And then it moves through your back and your stomach, easing every hidden tension and calming your breathing even further. The delta waves below grow deeper, slower, and more powerful, and you can feel their calming rhythm resonating gently with your entire body, guiding your nervous system into deep rest and balance. And your mind now feels like a quiet lake at night, smooth, still, and peaceful. Another wave of relaxation flows down through your hips, your legs, your knees, and your feet. And your entire body now feels deeply relaxed, comfortably heavy, and completely at ease, as if floating in a safe cocoon of calm energy. Above you, the stars begin to glow in slow, rhythmic pulses, matching the deep delta waves. And each pulse sends a wave of peace into your mind, dissolving any remaining stress and replacing it with deep tranquility and comfort. The dream guide sits nearby, watching quietly, ensuring that your journey into deep sleep remains smooth, gentle, and uninterrupted. And the lantern of calming mist continues to glow softly, releasing waves of relaxation that wrap around you like a warm, protective blanket. Now the floating island slowly descends closer to the ocean of delta waves, and you can feel the deep, calming energy surrounding you completely, like a cradle of silence and peace. And your breathing becomes slower, deeper, and more natural without effort. You drift further into relaxation as the sound of the waves becomes softer, deeper, and more distant, and your mind gently releases control, allowing the natural rhythm of sleep to guide you inward toward deeper rest and stillness. Imagine now that every wave of the delta ocean carries a gentle message of calm, saying rest, relax, and sleep deeply. And these messages flow into your subconscious mind, soothing every thought and guiding you into a peaceful sleep state. Your eyelids feel heavier, your body feels warmer, and your mind feels quieter, as if wrapped in a cocoon of deep, soothing energy. And the dream guide gently places the glowing lantern beside you, where it transforms into a soft aura of protection and calm. The sky above slowly darkens into a deep, peaceful blue, and the stars move slower and softer, like distant lullabies, while the island continues drifting gently in harmony with the delta waves below.